This is Toronto, a city expanding faster than its transit can handle. But beneath the concrete and steel, a new artery is about to come to life, the Ontario Line. 15 stops and $27 billion creates a complex puzzle connecting Exhibition Place to the Science Center. It starts at Exhibition Station, where we aren't just renovating, we are rebuilding the entire transit hub. The ground is broken, and the clock starts now on a project that will define this city for the next century. Safety perimeters go up as we carve out our workspace in the middle of a living, breathing metropolis. The city's veins, gas, water, electric, lie hidden, so we must find them before we dig deep. Old infrastructure makes way for the new because every cut is calculated. We drill deep piles to stabilize the earth and create a launch shaft that will be the gateway for our tunneling titans. Concrete flows, hardening into a retaining wall that holds back the weight of the city. With the walls set, we excavate the core, and this pit is where the journey underground begins. The cutter head, the teeth of the operation, descends into the pit, ready to eat through rock. Assembly is a round-the-clock job where thousands of parts must work in perfect unison. Titan is ready, a factory on wheels designed to build a tunnel while it digs. Ignition as the cutter head spins and the push begins. It chews through bedrock, turning solid stone into rubble and moving forward inch by inch. Dig, build, repeat. As the machine moves, it lines the tunnel with concrete rings. 40 meters below, the beast moves silently toward King and Bathurst. Above ground, we clear the path as King and Bathurst prepares for a new kind of traffic. We preserve history while building the future by keeping the facade while everything else goes. The excavated earth, or muck, travels back the way we came as tons of rock are removed daily. At Queen and Spadina, space is tight, so we use slurry walls to dig straight down without disturbing the neighbors. Bentonite keeps the earth in check until the concrete takes its place. Steel bones for concrete walls ensure this station box will be an underground fortress. Breakthrough happens as the first leg is complete and Titan arrives at King Bathurst. Maintenance is critical, so we swap the teeth before the machine eats again. No time to rest, the machine slides across the station floor to start the next drive. Osgood is delicate because we are digging directly under the operating university line. Here, we mine by hand and small machine with surgical precision in the dark. Every millimeter counts, so sensors watch the old tunnels while we carve out the new. The city must keep moving, so we deck the street, burying the construction site beneath the tires of commuters. A hidden world exists beneath Queen Street, where we dig out the cavern while the streetcar rumbles overhead. The rock is rough, so we smooth and clean it to prepare for sealing out the water. Shotcrete locks the rock in place, acting as a temporary shell before the permanent lining. Moss Park feels the rumble as the machine is arriving. At Moss Park, we open the earth to the sky using cut and cover, which is efficient and massive. Struts go in to hold the walls apart, keeping the excavation safe from collapse.
Tons of steel descend as the skeleton of the station begins to form. The foundation is poured with a base slab thick enough to support a skyscraper. Corktown has history, so we sift the soil for artifacts before the heavy iron moves in. The excavated earth, or muck, travels back the way we came as tons of rock are removed daily. At mission accomplished as the Titan is lifted out with its job underground complete. From darkness to light, we build the portal where the trains will first see the sun. Crossing the Don River requires strength, so we build dry workspaces right in the water. We build the bridge on land first, with steel arches taking shape. A midnight move sees us roll the bridge into place while the city sleeps. High above the water, ironworkers secure the span with nerves of steel. Eastward, we widen the corridor, making room for new tracks alongside the old. We build up the earth as retaining walls rise to support the new line. Being a good neighbor means keeping it quiet, so noise walls go up. The old Queen Street Bridge comes down because it has served its time. In just 48 hours, a new bridge takes its place using precision engineering against the clock. Riverside Leslieville takes shape as platforms rise from the widened corridor. Girard Station is a nexus point where we dig in to connect the neighborhood. A bed of stone is laid because the foundation for the tracks must be perfect. Sleepers go down, thousands of them spaced with robotic accuracy. Seamless steel is welded to banish the click-clack of the past. Pape Station is the great interchange where we dig beneath the old station to connect them. We hold up the old station while we hollow out the earth beneath it in a massive balancing act. Vertical shafts plunge deep, creating the shortest path for commuters. North of Pape, we prepare to rise as the line looks to the sky. In the valley, giants rise as concrete piers are poured to carry the train over the trees. The launching gantry is a bridge-building machine that moves on the bridge it just built. Inside the spine of the bridge, we pull the cables tight because tension gives it strength. Spanning the West Don creates a ribbon of concrete connecting communities. Thorncliffe Park is a station in the air, sitting high above the traffic. The heart of the system is prepared as we level the ground for the maintenance and storage facility. Acres of concrete are poured to create a home for the fleet. Steel beams rise where the trains will sleep and be serviced. A maze of switches is installed to guide trains to their resting spots. Powering the yard requires a web of wires to take shape. The Sky Train continues as Flemington Park comes into view. Modular construction allows us to lift entire platforms into place. Shelter from the storm is provided as glass and steel seal the station. The northern terminus at the Science Center is where the line meets the crosstown. A handshake underground happens as we dig the tunnel to connect Line 3 to Line 5. Rough concrete gets covered in polished stone and tile as the finish line is in sight. Back at the start, the aerial conquistador bridges the tracks at Exhibition. The heavy lifters descend as escalators are lowered into the deep stations. The nervous system consists of kilometers of cable to power the trains.
The brain of the line. Signaling systems that will keep trains safe and on time. Safety first. Glass walls separate the platform from the track. The juice. We lay the power source that will drive the engines. High voltage. Precision work, where mistakes aren't an option. Safety first. Glass walls separate the platform from the track. The lungs of the subway. Massive fans to keep the air moving. The fleet arrives. Wrapped in plastic, the future rolls into the yard. A delicate dance with tons of steel. The wheels touch the rails.
Inspections begin. Every bolt, every brake, every sensor.
The fit check. We tow it through to ensure not a single scratch. The gateways. Gates and readers installed, ready for the rush. The final polish. Making the stations shine for the public. Worst case scenarios. We test the fire systems so they never fail.
Let there be light. Emergency systems are green-lit.
Power on. The first train moves under its own power. Systems check. Acceleration, braking, precision stopping.
Synchronization. Synchronization.
The doors and the train must move as one. The final walk. Human eyes verifying machine precision. Restoring the green. We leave the land better than we found it. Navigation. Signs go up to guide the millions.
The walls come down. The city gets its streets back.
Fresh asphalt. The scars of construction are healed.
Spick and span. Ready for the white glove inspection.
The nerve center comes online, watching every inch of the line.
Practice makes perfect. We drill for safety before the first passenger boards.
The Ghost Run. Full schedule, 0 passengers. Proving reliability. The sign-off. The builders hand the keys to the operators. A new dawn. The line is alive.
It's official. The Ontario line is open for business.
The gate's open. The wait is over.
Into the tunnel. crossing the city in minutes, not hours. A view like no other, connecting the east to the core.
The pulse of the city has quickened.
Seamless connections, from the subway to the suburbs.
A beacon in the night. Transit that never sleeps. Order out of chaos. A system running in perfect harmony.
15 stations, each unique, all connected.
We built this. Sweat, steel, and stone.
Toronto moves forward. The future is on track.